All right, somebody was calling for my merchant account. A little scam there. Not like from India. Sounds like they're in the middle of that stuff now. Some of the information might have changed. So what's going on here? I wonder if the referrals. I guess the referrals aren't online. They have to get away from me. They really do. Yeah, I was supposed to go see a ear, nose, and throat, and then I got sick. Right, got COVID. Right, that's what screwed that up. It's 24. Now the whole right side of my face is screwed up. Ugh. No problem. Sales increased less than expected. How Republicans learn to love high prices. But isn't that the American dream? What I'm doing is I'm waiting for a cancellation to come up so I can get an appointment. I feel like taking another antibiotic. We gotta wait, Right. Took one this morning early. I got that thing now. It's an ulcer. It's acting up, which could be part of it. But I think I had it under control until this thing happened again. Yeah, like my right nostril, it's like it's locked up. It's the congestion's there. It's not on the left side, and the majority of the tinnitus is in the right side. I'm just hoping this thing alleviates at a certain point. I sniffed them. You're not supposed to sniff when you do your fluticasone. Yeah. I keep hydrated. Right, so I have my referrals. I got a can't. Now my scanner's kind of loopy. Let me see if they have any like quick feed scanners I can get real quick. Well, because they want you to hook it up to a PC and all that. Right. Let's see what's going on here. Hate to have to spend money, but see if it works with Android. Does the scanner work with Android? Is that all of them? Scanners that work with Android only? All right. Well, my Surface Pro is on the fritz. Are there any Android mobile device scanners? scan to Android. Saying you don't have to. Oh. All right, says it works. We'll see. Wait. Get it on Google. Wait a minute. I say get it on Google, and it's. Let me go to Google. All right, let me go to Google. Play. There it is. Oh, God. Okay. Let's open that. Oh, shoot. There it is. that might actually work pretty quick. Thank you for whoever thought that my direction. Where is my appointment case? I have my referrals here. Yeah, shit. Alright. There's a way to get to the scanner glass. For some reason, this thing doesn't want to cooperate. There it goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see where I am with this. Scan. Hey, it works. Wow. Yeah, it was much more trouble the other way. All right. Save that. Okay. Wow, that's impressive compared to what I had to do. Ugh. All right, so let me get to look at this real quick. Documents for one. This one's it's upside down. All right, let's do this again. God bless my Priya. Right. All right, so no, it's not. Oh, there it is. There we go. Lawrence Moore, ENT referral. Infection. That way I won't have to worry about this later. Ugh. Just did it upside down again. No, wait, no. Wait. Let me look at that. Something's attacking. Okay, that's the right way. Sorry, sir. Ready to scan. Yeah, I thought there had to be a better way. Lawrence Moore. Lawrence Moore, ENT referral. Hearing. Let's see. One. But what happened is she didn't want this to get missed. Right, I needed 2 appointments. Ugh. Right. Now, let me see here. I just wish this didn't happen. I just wish this didn't happen. Well, what can you do, right? Rename. Should be number 2. Oh, shoot. That one's upside down. I got to edit it. Oh, my God. Edit PDF. It's just... I need to flip that over somehow. Oh, shoot. Actually, wait. No, I don't want that. Yeah, well. They won't let me edit it. Oh, edit and... I think the other app will do it. This one. Let's rotate page. Okay, there we are. Save as this device, documents, place. Got somewhere. Yeah, this is a lot of work here. When you not so well. Right. I'm just covering all my bases here. Might find the woman. Oh shit! I can't believe I walked into ear, nose, and throat. Dude. Well, I said my allergies. I was also infected. It's a horrible appointment. Horrible. Well, they got to stay out of the people's business. All right, where am I? Here we are. Here we go. Can't reply. Two referrals. Here are two scanned PDF copies of the referrals. So they're two separate ones. Okay, that one says. Let me see which ones. Yeah. Make a bunch. And my body is like, it's like really released. I don't believe it'll be this released in like a month from now. I mean, I'm thinking it's from all the steroid. But, oh, but I'm doing better. That's for sure. That right side just keeps draining, and draining. Well, that worked. Right. Yeah, I don't know. All right. I told you to use the term unlawful enemy combatant and put them in Gitmo. All right. Nah, I don't think they're going to allow it. Thank you, Larry. Well, they're yeah, I didn't tell you. They're like Charlie Kirk, long overhauled standoff with rogue district court judges. Yeah, you know. I don't even know what kind of proceedings they have. I mean, a removal hearing. I don't know if it allows you to do that. Well, let me explain it. So, what we essentially have is the system, the detainee system, the immigration detainee system. That does not that allows removal. That I believe it does not allow unless you go to a district court and have a trial. That does not allow. It doesn't allow you to change their status from a deported detainee. Correct. So what you have is you have a bunch of people that were detained and deported for suspected uh, gang membership. That gang membership is just for deportation. Thank you, Larry. You actually have to have a trial if you're trying to detain these people based upon being anything else. No, what I needed to do was put sinuses on the other appointment and have my sinuses looked at first. And then I could go back for a hearing test. Right. That's what should have happened. I was trying to get a CAT scan of my sinuses. So I was wondering, I should have called the woman. I didn't get the blip. Essentially, this thing went on for many more days. Right. All right, my sinus is opening up now from that fluticasone, I guess. I'm definitely walking better. I'm not taking anything for it. No pain medication, except for the steroid, of course. Right side still appears to be a little firmer than the left. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. I mean, the left needs to firm up, maybe. If the left side will trigger a little bit more firmness, then I'd probably be well on my way to a nice bilateral gait. Still a little windy today. Because I had all the physical ailments, I couldn't get to the other doctors and all these other things that I needed to get to. I should have just went over there. Jesus. Just horrible timing for everything. All right. I don't believe that the Supreme Court will bless detaining deportees because essentially their status is deportee. If you were to detain them, well, you'd have to go through the whole thing like Bush did, calling them unlawful enemy combatants. And again, I don't think they would all meet that. Right. But then you'd have to put them in a U.S. facility. There was a lot of, if you go back to the case law and a lot of the stuff that was going on back then, the big problem was that they were being detained in foreign countries. We were putting them in foreign countries before we brought them back to the U.S. Some of them. So that's where Gitmo came along. That's why we use Gitmo. Now the judges told you no on Gitmo, and now you're The idea, you come up with this bullshit. It's over international space. Like the judges had no authority to tell us to bring it back at that point. Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but yeah, I don't believe that you're allowed to do what you're all doing. Thank you, Larry. No, I can feel I think I got an infection. I should have known. Could have got some medication and got taken care of. I just was like, I just got off some, so I'm new to that, right? So I didn't know. Ugh. Right, right, right. This sucks. All right. Nah, I should have went in and got. The thing was trying to probably get me to get some medication for my infection, and I couldn't think of it. Right. Yeah, if I actually work the left side stronger. Oh, which reminds me, I got to call those people today. If I work the left side stronger, well, I got physical therapy across the street. Right. Mm. Freaking hungry. I'm trying to diet. What time is it? Yeah, I guess I should be eating something. Take a few more bites off of my protein kind of bar. Actually, a meal replacement bar. Uh, oh, wait, she already got back to me. Yeah, it lost me there. I got an email and they thanked me for sending referrals, and I wish I'd have been there in that kind of state of mind 6 months ago, but I was overwhelmed with so many things. Right. Right. Ugh. Ugh. Now, apparently, I was supposed to be going into the VA for hearing checks and things. I didn't know. Ugh. Again, they did what they did to manipulate me this way and that way. Again, all they have to do is when I'm with the VA is they harass me around the VA, and then I don't get back to it. Right? They know how to do that. They just keep harassing every time they want. It's part of disruption technology, but it's not supposed to be used like that. Right? This is headed to the Supreme Court, and we're going to win, a senior White House official. Well, there's no adjudication as far as terrorism. I mean, right there it says they're being housed in El Salvador's terrorism confinement center. There's no finding, and an immigration judge can't find that. They can find that for deportation, if that's what you want to call it. Then what's going to happen is now it's going to bring a light on what the immigration judges are doing as far as what the deportation process is. I don't know if they saw a judge, a deportation judge or not, but well, they're going to ask, how did you come up with the idea that this is a terrorist? No, what's going to happen is they're going to restrict your program. So what you're doing is you're actually risking your ability to independently out. No, you can't. The courts are right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, Larry. So what you're doing is you're going to risk having, again, enough rope to hang yourselves. You're going to risk independent operation. Oh, God. The only saving grace is the right ear is, I got better hearing in the right than left, but that was my big, that's where I would hear from the most. Right. And that it's really just congested. Again, they're saying, well, that full fear comes from hearing loss. Well, I don't have it on the left, and that ear is worse. Right. I don't know. I wish I got an antibiotic last week. I didn't feel better. Right. Crazy shit. Pardon my French. I don't see how you're going to win. Right. Well, what you can do, here's what it says. Gunther Eagleman responded to Charlie Kirk. Why would anyone want these people here? Well, fine, you detain them, and then whatever the law allows as far as deportation, you exercise that. I mean, it is an excellent deterrent, but right. Well, I don't think the judges are at all wrong. The judges are correct. Right. Well, you could actually do it, but it requires a process, probably a finding in a district court. Right. Well, because their status is Venezuelan deportees that may have done something wrong. You can deport them for that, but what you're doing is you've labeled them a terrorist, and you can't do that because that requires a court finding, a district court finding. Now, I guess the court could. Let me go back with that. The court could find that they have a risk at that level, but I don't think it extends to putting them in a third country terrorism unit. And again, you would actually have to have a hearing. Oh, you're saying? Oh. Well, even a magistrate could probably do it, but they would appeal it to the district court. Well, if they found risk of flight at that level and dangerousness at that level, you could possibly do it. What does that mean? It just boggles my mind that I couldn't release my body 4 years ago with the steroids. Right. Boggles my mind. I'd have been such ahead of the power curve. Correct. Then we could have figured this thing out then, and then I would still have my hearing. I wouldn't be deluged with everything. 100%. Right, there is a possible. I got to get this jacket off. There's a possible process to do it, but I don't think you did it. Well, I mean, what is their status? Is that their deportation and then we wash our hands of them? I don't think you can do that because you've essentially adjudicated them terrorists. I mean, the CIA does some stuff like that throughout the world. That's a little different. Well, because each person has to be adjudicated individually. Because some, I'm sure, are just fringe people. Right. It would you would actually have to have a hearing proving what you're saying. I'll explain it. Give me a second. Excuse me. All right, so where am I with this? All right, so what you would have to find is that each individual had that level of dangerousness, and simple affiliation would most likely not suffice. Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. Trying to find. I guess this will work. You may be able to actually do it somewhat. Actually, no, to detain them, but you can't. I don't think you can transfer them to a third nation for adjudication. There's a prayer I'm supposed to be using there, I think.